Hello gorgeous, welcome back to Life in Style. Today's video is going to be my weekly plan with me, and although today is Easter, I am going to go ahead and use this Happy Easter kit from Stickerbloom. The reason why I'm using it is because last year I forgot to use it, so this is not a kit that is available, and even if it was, obviously it would be too late after today anyway. But I had pulled it out probably like 2 or 3 days ago because I knew I wanted to start filming this weekend again, and I'm like, wait a minute, this weekend is Easter, but regardless, I am going to use it, and it is an absolutely beautiful kit with gorgeous silver foiling all over the place. And you guys know that I love Stickerbloom's kits because they are, if you buy the very big kit, you know, the whole kit, you get so much, which means that besides the full boxes, you're going to have a lot left over depending on how much you actually use from one full kit. So you've got your first page there, and these colors are very beautiful, pastel and gorgeous, just absolutely appropriate for Easter and or spring. So you guys have seen these kits before, so again, if you've seen me plan, you know that you get a lot of stuff, the full boxes. You've got your sidebar weekly, you've got lots of ombre heart checklist boxes, half boxes, quarter boxes, little things, your headers, beautifully foiled bottom washi, which I absolutely love. There you go, you got that smattering of confetti there, and you know, all the rest of it, a bunch of functional items and that sort of thing. So we are going to be using this kit this week. I have already whited out everything I need to white out for this week so that we can get started pretty quickly. I am going to go ahead and zoom you in and then get started to get this going. Per usual, I am going to start with the bottom washi and the date covers, if I can find them. I think I had this out of order because earlier when I was pulling what I needed to pull, I was just like looking through the kit for the colors and that sort of thing. I've already pre-planned on a just like a blank sheet of paper, as I usually do. It just helps me to keep everything in order so that you guys aren't, you know, I'm not wasting your time with figuring out what I have to do each day. I've already have it written out, and also have my, you know, like any functional stickers and that sort of thing picked out. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little more. We are living in crazy times right now. Obviously, it's been a very long time since I've filmed. I think it's been a while since a lot of people have even planned because of the coronavirus thing going on, and you know, most people are basically sheltered in place. Stores are closed, which are non-essential, or that are non-essential. And then, you know, you've got to get to the grocery store first thing in the morning, or you're without toilet tissue. And so much other things happening. It just, sometimes I stay speechless when I think about it, because it's just, I mean, I think everybody has something within their generation that says, you know, we've never, ever dealt with something like this. And I know for me, I personally, in my lifetime, have never dealt with anything like this, where the streets are absolutely, for the most part, pretty empty. And, you know, sometimes you could hear pin drop outside. That's how quiet it is. People are wearing masks outside, just, you know, to help you know, stop the spread of the coronavirus. Keep yourself safe as well. Schools are closed, completely closed. And some schools have recently said that they are going to stay closed for the entire school year. This is going to cover that, right? Yeah, so let me just white that out. I'm just going to grab a white out quickly from my desk drawer. Good thing I have it right here. And then just wipe this out. Yeah, so some schools, I want to say it was New York schools recently, probably a day or two ago, said that they will remain closed for the rest of the year. Our schools here are saying May 20th, but I suspect, honestly, that we are going to get the alert that school is going to be closed for the rest of the year, because at that point they would only have 1 month left. And I don't know what the point is, especially if we're not going to be in a place where things are okay. You know what I mean? So, and actually while I'm here, I'm going to put the date dots down. I always forget to put these down when I'm putting out my day covers. So Monday, tomorrow is the 13th. and then we'll keep rolling through that. So Mike, I mean, all school kids, of course, cause concern that they're not in school. As you guys know, or may not know, I have a 19-year-old son with autism, and he is currently in school. You know, we're supposed to be in school. He's in school through the age of 21. And him not having school and other special needs children or children who get special education, that sort of thing, that worries me a lot. In fact, tomorrow I picked up, probably, I think it was last week, I picked up a bunch of work for him from the principal from the school, and also had a bunch of stuff sent to me via email by his teacher and his behavioral analyst, his speech therapist, so that I could print out and actually have school with him. So we start tomorrow morning. As you'll see, a lot of repetition in this planning for this week, because I do still work, although it has been reduced dramatically. I am an accountant, for the lack of a better term, office manager for a law firm, basically pay all the bills, deal with all the bills, do all the billing for the firm, deal with all the vendors, that sort of thing. And law firms in and of themselves are still deemed essential, although they have been putting some extra precautions even for essential businesses. And I think those that they deem essential but not are, you know, they're not selling groceries or anything like that. So I was working 3 days a week, and now I'm going to be down to 2 days a week. Do I want to do it down here? I will do it just right here. And I may have to get this a little bit out of the screen, only because, again, I want to make sure I'm doing this evenly, but without putting my head in the screen, because you don't want to see my head, doesn't matter. It's not exciting. And so we now have, I think, 2 or 3 people who are no longer coming into the office. They're going to be working strictly from home, and I'm going to be only coming in basically 1.5 days, or just about in that time frame. So I'll be going in like Tuesdays for a few hours, and then Friday for most of the day. So there's the bottom washi. As you can see, it's just so pretty with its silver sparkly foil. I love that. And so Wednesday, actually, of this week, I have to go in because our IT people, we ordered a laptop for myself to be able to do my work from home, because my work is specific. Nobody else does that work there. I'm the only one. So I had to have a complete laptop. Actually, let's go in with the full boxes. I had to have a complete laptop with everything I need to do with the accounting software and that sort of thing. And so they're finally, I think we had it ordered. Usually we order them and they come in pretty quickly, but they were so backed up with everything because everybody's kind of in the same boat. People are trying to work from home, but it is finally in. So Wednesday they will be in my office to get everything together, get everything uploaded, and then I get to bring it home, and it's just easier for me to work that way. So I am going to be putting on an overlay on this box that says Happy Easter for the sidebar, as you can see there. This is coming off this sheet from Sarah Elizabeth Prints. I have ones that have the whole confetti down the line, but I like this border, and it is beautifully, actually I think it's like a hollow glitter, but it looks really, really nice. So this I'm definitely going to bring out of the screen because I have to I have to concentrate on getting this perfect, because once it's down, it is down. You cannot lift these back up because then the fingerprints and everything, it's not perfect, but it's on there. So that's the way it looks. I think it looks really, really pretty. Okay, so there's that. So let me put that to the side and then continue on with the rest of the full boxes. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be going in Wednesday, and like this pink here, to pick up my laptop and get it home and that sort of thing, because now I'm only going to be working 2 days a week, or really not even 2 full days a week in the office, but I get to do stuff here. I have a big project that I'm working on that has actually been kind of sitting around in my office for a very long time, because it's just one of those things where it is not a priority, so it kind of just keeps hitting the back burner. And so I brought a shit ton of boxes with me home to work on this project, which is good because then that gives me something to do besides just what I do on the computer, because there's not too much for me to do on the computer, to be honest. But I like this here. But there's still enough for me to do that. Between that and the project, I'll have enough to keep me busy here. And you know, like I write the checks and stuff at the office, so that's the office time that I'm going to be having there. All right, so I'm going to take this other egg one. I actually like the way this is. So you've got like solids, and then I'm glad they put two full boxes with the eggs in them, because it's going to look really nice with that back and forth. Let's see. So I think I want the hip hop one though. No, actually, you know what? We'll do this since the rest of them are like this. So yeah, I mean, and everybody's in the same boat. I don't care what you do. Everybody's, you know, and some people have it worse than others, of course, because if they're in, let's say, the restaurant business or the tattoo business or the salon business, cutting hair, doing nails, facials, estheticians, you're out of work, like completely out of work. Because I know in Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that fast food places can do their drive-thrus per normal, you know, per usual. But you cannot go in to take out food. And restaurants were doing that for a while, and I believe they put the kibosh on that. So you can't even order and go into a restaurant. I believe they stopped that completely because they just didn't want people inside. Another thing that they're doing is, all right, so I'm gonna do my glitter headers, and I'm just trying to figure out a color here that I think we're going to do the green, because we have the green obviously in there, but we don't have any big green boxes. So let's give the green a little bit of their 15 minutes of fame here. So yeah, so they stopped doing that because you could have gone to restaurants and picked up, and they just don't want a lot of people in one place at the same time. They stopped. I know here, again, because I know a lot of states are different, and some states are unfortunately woefully behind the times. Their local government is just sitting back doing nothing, being idiots, and I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. Oh, this can stay open, that can stay open. And you know, for the most part, what I see is people saying, I don't care what's open. I'm staying home. I'm doing what I have to do. But you're always going to have those people who just don't give a shit. And I've got to say it like that because they just don't. And they're going to say, oh, well, this is open, so I'm going to go. Or I'm bored, so I'm going to, and it's hard because I know that there are a lot of people that just cannot be home. It is very bad for their mental health. And I'm proof of that. I have been, unfortunately, regressing very badly over the last couple of days because I have too much time to think. It's just myself and my son is in his own world, you know. He doesn't really communicate. And so, for all intents and purposes, I'm by myself. Gives me entirely too much time to think about the past and about, my divorce, and I was doing well for a very, very good amount of time. I mean, we were out several weeks where I was feeling good, I was feeling better, I wasn't crying anymore, I was feeling confident. I was ready to go out, back out there. Like, I was gonna join the gym. I even told my sister, I was like, I feel like I'm ready to start dating. Just felt like I needed to get back out there and start living my life. And literally, the next second, coronavirus was like, hold your horses, Missy, not so fast. And, I say that and laugh, but unfortunately, it is starting to get to me. So I can understand when people say, I have to get out of the house. I have to do something. I get it. I understand more than you know. But there's just some things that are not worth it. you know, and I mean, they're arresting people for having parties, for the love of God. I'm just like, come on. You know, if you have to pick something up, they have curbside pickup, and now they're only letting a certain amount of people inside stores, even grocery stores. They only let like half the capacity of the store and that sort of thing. So it is absolutely, you know, things are really, really starting to shut down even further than they were before, because according to reports, what we are doing, even though it probably doesn't seem like it, but what we are doing with the social distancing and that sort of thing is actually helping to flatten the curve, I guess is how they're saying it. So they obviously want us to continue to do that, but it is helping. Unfortunately, there, you know, of course, there's still deaths happening, you know, hundreds of people usually within like a 24-hour span in some of these bigger cities, where, you know, you do have that many more people being diagnosed as positive with it. And but I think, you know, in watching the news and that sort of thing, I think a lot of people, and myself included, have come to the realization and to the sobering decision that I think everybody kind of has it, if you will, or is a carrier of it, and at some point it's either going to blow up or it's not. So for me, I say, which is not great, if you don't get it, you were one of the lucky ones. That's kind of the vibe that I've been getting from this, is that if you don't get it, you are one of the lucky ones. I feel that it is more likely that you'll get it than not. So, which again, not good, but all right. So for Monday through Friday, like I said, starting tomorrow, my son is going to start having school. So what I'll do is I will alternate these, because I don't want to put a full, not a full box, but a half box down for that. I don't think it's necessary to do that. So we're gonna grab these that look like small movie marquees. We'll put those down. But I am personally happy that I'm going to be starting with him on his schooling, because we need to, you know, I can tell that he's been bored. He's been doing nothing pretty much but watching TV. And like I said, he's verbal in certain things, but he's not verbal in conversation. So I have to, you know, and it's still, I mean, it's spring, but it's still been cold. And so I'm looking forward to the warmer weather where I can actually take him out of the house. We're going to have to put the green on that one. See, I knew we weren't going to have enough pink. Oh, that's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. I know I'm just a perfectionist, so I'm just like, but whatever. So now that the weather's getting warmer, you know, my intention is to actually start doing like daily walks, even if it's just around the block, just to get some fresh air. I was also thinking of going to like a high school track to exercise, because I have nothing to do here and the gyms are absolutely closed, which they should be. And so, but then I'm thinking like, holy shit, everybody else is gonna have the same idea, and so that's scaring me just a little bit with that. But we'll see what we'll do. All right, so for me, like I said, I'm going to be working daily. What I want to do is on the days that I am home this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I'm just going to put down a work sticker, and I am going to layer that on a confetti dot, which you see here. These are gorgeous. These are from Paper Muse Crafts. And I just, every time I get the chance to order these, I do. So I have a lot of them, and they're just so, so pretty. So I'm going to use those. I think I'm going to turn this over and use the lighter color here. So we'll put that right there. So what did I say? Monday, Tuesday. Oh, a little too far out. Can we do that without ripping it? Perfect. And then Thursday. Because then Wednesday and Friday, I am in the office, and Friday for most of the day. I actually went in yesterday because I was so behind because of the, you know, shorter hours, that my anxiety, I couldn't do it. So I went in yesterday, probably for like 7.5 hours, something like that, and kicked ass. All right, so we're gonna stay on those 3 days since we're already on them with our work stickers, and those are coming from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. You guys know I love her stuff, especially her script because it's so fancy and pretty. So I'm gonna use those and get those down on those days. So other than that, I've been pretty busy, and I painted my office finally. Did the sticky come off that? I think the sticky came off that. That's okay. I think I pulled up too quickly. There we go. And finally painted my office and ordered a gold etagere that I needed to get. And then also bookcase. I'm just waiting for a dresser to come in. And then I'll be done with it finally. And, you know, just add a couple of things on the wall and that sort of thing. But I'm excited it's finally done. So I'm going to do a video doing an office tour and also living room tour because I finished that finally. And so I'm excited about, you know, about doing that. All right, so tomorrow I do need to run some errands. And which sucks. I've also been looking for masks for my the N95s, I think they're called, because they're filtered. I have asthma. I also have autoimmune disease, and so I've also had breast cancer, which means that my immune system is even further affected. So, you know, I gotta say, I guess in a way I'm not horrendously scared. I don't know whether that sounds, actually we're not gonna do the pink because it's gonna be too much pink. I don't know if that sounds ridiculous, idiotic. I don't know. But I guess basically it's that I'm doing what I can, how I have to, and there's nothing more I can do. Does that make sense? And actually we're gonna do the pink and take it and put it over here on the purple. There's nothing else I can do. I wash my hands incessantly. I use Clorox wipes and bleach type products to clean my home. I make sure I leave my shoes right, you know, when I come in the door and put on my slippers. I'm constantly wiping everything down. I'm constantly sweeping and mopping the floors. I have now taken to, and I know a lot of people have done as well, to wiping down my groceries, canned goods, anything with plastic paper, you know, like a plastic wrapping around it. If I get cereal, I open the box and throw the box out and just, you know, like push out or pull out the paper part of it. It's just, you know, this is the world we live in right now, which is unfortunate. And so it just is. There's nothing else to be done with that. But again, I'm not so scared as to say that, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm doing what I can do and there's nothing else I can do. Like I can only do so much. All right, so I know, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So I have checklists. You guys know I don't really like using full checklist boxes. It's just something I don't like using. But I do love these mini heart checklists, which are from Rose Colored Daze. So I'm going to use that for my to-do for tomorrow because I actually have to go to 3 places. So I have a laundry room in this apartment, and good sized laundry room. Like it's a pretty big size room. And I have a lot of shit in there that needs to be organized, put in bins, and then put in storage. So of course with this, I'm just like, when am I gonna go? How am I gonna go? How am I gonna get this done? So I'm just doing pickup, order and pickup, and I ordered bubble wrap, but that I'm getting delivered. Anything I can get delivered, it's getting delivered. I don't go out except for groceries, gas, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I did finally order a new camera. I'm so excited. It's a Nikon something or other, 5600, 35, I don't even know what the hell it is, but I did a lot of research on it and that's the one that I wanted to go with. So I'm excited to get that. So we won't have all this back and forth with the stupid focusing. And so I'm excited about that. All right, so tomorrow I also want to do an Instagram post with the planner. So I'm going to use let's see, do I have my Instagram sticker out? I hope I do. If not, I'll grab it. I think I don't have it. Okay, so we're gonna use actually this box here, under here, and I don't think that should be too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Still leaves room for my checklist. So there's a Monday done, and moving on to Tuesday. Same thing, Carson's gonna have school. I'm gonna be working from home that day. Let's see, what else am I doing now? Okay, I have to make a couple of calls tomorrow, and then I have to start organizing the laundry room because I am picking up those bins tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I'll actually get to wrap up all of the fragile stuff because that's supposedly when the bubble wrap is getting picked up. So, did we have a to call here? That would be so cool if we had a to call. Where are we here? I'm somewhere. Here we go. No, that's okay. But we'll just put that to call. So I'm going to, I guess, use another one of these checklists because if something should come up, then I could always fill it in. So we're just going to use that because I know I have to make 2 calls tomorrow. And then at the end of the week, I got a shit ton of bills to pay. So I've got to do that. Okay, so I've got to make those 2 calls, and then I want to start doing the organization of the laundry room. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the other of that box and just do that. Right down the line. So these 2 look the same. The other ones are not going to look the same, but that's okay. This works for Monday and Tuesday, so I'm okay with that. So, yeah, it's just, you know, I'm doing what I can. There's just not really so much to do. Okay, so we're going to do school during the day because my mom works during the day. She's the only one who can watch my son, so I don't go to work till 2:30 that day. So we are going to use a box for that, just so that I can put the time. And I think I am going to put a half box for that. And let's pick one with... Let's do the eggs. Put that there. And so we know we have to work. But I also, like I said, need to pick up that laptop. So I do have a little laptop sticker here. And this is from a $2 Tuesday sheet, as you can see there, from Crafts by Towie. I actually have several of these $2 sheets to use in this plan with me, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just going to grab one of these. And I actually have these in gold, rose gold, and silver. So I'm just going to put that, actually I'll put that right in the middle. Because then I'll put work and the fact that I have to actually pick up the laptop. I got to sit with the IT guy and just make sure everything is perfect before he leaves. And then Wednesday, I want to just journal and relax. As I said, the last week I've been having a rough time, which I don't like at all. And so I need to start doing some very, very serious and intense self-care for myself because I feel lonely. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I'm sure, pretty positive I'm not the only person that feels like that. And I feel lonely, and I feel, let's use the egg one again. I feel lonely, and I feel, you know, again, I've got too much time to think. So, like I said, I purchased the new camera, so I'm going to start my makeup videos again. One of the main reasons I wasn't doing them is because this camera is just absolute shit, and you guys know I'm always cursing the crap out of this camera. And, can I use this one? Yeah, I think we are. And so that's something that's going to keep me busy. I want to start doing some cross stitch, I think it is, and I want to learn how to knit. I know a lot of people say don't take too much upon yourself, but I'd rather take too much than have too much time to think. That's me personally. All right, so another $2 Tuesday Crafts by Towie sheet. Actually, this wasn't a $2 Tuesday. The other ones do say $2 Tuesday. This one I purchased because it was perfect for me to use for journaling days. As you can see, it is a planner, but it has a little pen on the side, and I love using these for journaling, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna pop that. Let's see, I guess we'll do it in the middle so I could match the one up there. Then we're going to put journal. And that sticker's coming off another Sarah Elizabeth prints. This one, was a custom. I'm just trying to remember because I don't think she has these readily available in her shop, but she has customs, and this is the way the sheet is going to look. So anything you need, you know, if it's something specific to your life, she has a custom listing, and then you just have her do it, which is so awesome. And again, it's got that, they're not foiled, but it's got that nice flourish on the left and the right. I could have used a smaller box, but that's okay. It's down already, so we're going to work with that. All right, so journal we're actually going to hold on to because I'm going to need that again. I'm trying to do this journaling thing twice a week. And then for Wednesday, I think we are okay since we have to go. Oh, there's one more thing actually I need to do. I need to mail out a happy mail package to a good Facebook friend of mine. At least that's one thing that social media is good for. Sometimes you really meet some extremely special people that just cool as all hell, and she is. So let me put this down here. Actually, at least we'll have that even for the bottom. And so I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, but just put a bunch of stuff together for her to mail out on Wednesday. All right, so Thursday, Carson's school, working from home. It's payday as well, which is always a good thing. always a good thing. And I have payday stickers here, so I have laundry sticker there too. Woohoo! I missed that. Not quite good. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna use that for. Do I want to use something small like that for payday? Yeah, I think I will. I'll use the green. Just gonna use this little box here. And that way we still have space too, because I also have to pay, like I said, a shit ton of bills. Okay, that's on Friday, which is not right. I get paid on Thursday. Let's get it together, people. The one thing I do like about the Erin Condren paper is that it doesn't rip up easily. So I changed my mind, and instead of using the box, I'm going to use this flag that has the this little design motif on it, just for something a little different for payday. And then, like I said, they do have a payday sticker on in the kit, so I'm going to use the blue one, and then just kind of layer that just a bit there for payday. And then I'm going to be home that day, but I've got to pay some bills and I've got to do some other stuff. So we are going to use a to-do on this. I can use the blue on this because the eggs have everything. And then the to-do over here. Oh, sorry, that noise you hear is me hitting my umbrella light. So I think I'm going to use the pink on that. So we'll do that. Making good use of these headers this time around. So how are you guys doing? Like, how, you know, and I hope people ask you that. I think sometimes either we're afraid to talk about it, or people are sort of afraid to ask about it because they don't know how to help. But how are you feeling? I mean, are you okay? Are you safe? Do you have what you need? You know, anything at all that you want to talk about how you're feeling, you know, during this difficult time. Absolutely, please feel free to share. This is a safe space. I do not allow anybody to, you know, be rude or anything like that. So please, you know, if you want to say exactly how you're feeling, how things are going for you, your kids, your parents, you know, whatever, your pets even, you know, please feel free to share that below in the comment section. I think it's important that we ask each other and ourselves even, and allow ourselves some grace and some understanding. I think that that's hard for us to do sometimes. I know it's hard for me to do sometimes, and that's just, you know, for me. All right, so I do want to, like I said, pay bills. So let me just grab that sticker. I'm gonna take the green, just a little quarter box there, because I got to pay the bills. And I always make a list of my bills in a separate portion of my planner. So the pay bill script is coming from Sarah Elizabeth Prince, as you can see, beautifully foiled in silver. Just gorgeous. I also have these in so many different foil options. Like, I just keep getting them and getting them because they're so beautiful and so useful. So pay bills. And then I have to pre-plan the following week and then pick out the kit that I'm going to use for the following week. So let me... Do I want to use a little list thing? I'm trying to think if I do. Probably do. So let's do that. I'll use another mini heart checklist. And again, if something else comes up, because this is a 3 heart checklist, if something else comes up, I can always put it there. No big deal. Because sometimes things do, you know, they're going to come up and all of a sudden you have more to do than you thought you did. All right, here we go. I was not having a lot of luck trying to get that down. All right, so we'll do that for Thursday. And then moving on to Friday and the weekend, I am in that day. So actually that day, and that's okay that that's there, I have to go to the grocery store super effing early. So I'm gonna leave my son with my mom Thursday night, because what I've been doing is on the Thursdays that I get paid, on those Friday, the following day, I've been going to the grocery store, I'm not even kidding you, at like 7:30 to just get in and get the F out. And for the most part, honestly, I have no issues getting what I need as far as food stuff goes. It's the freaking toilet tissue, although I got lucky last week. All right, so there is a sticker here for grocery shopping. I think that's the basket, right? Yeah, so let's use that. So I'll put that down there. And then I thought I grabbed something that said, oh, I did. Going to be okay. Let me see if I can't lift this. I don't feel like using my undo if I really don't have to, because then I gotta wait for this damn thing to dry, and it doesn't take forever, but it's just like, if I don't have to, I'm not going to do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it over here on the left hand side of this box. And then the grocery shopping stickers are coming from Saucy Sticker Co. If you've seen me plan before, you know I love these. This is actually my second sheet. I ordered another one as well, so I have those left. I always love these. I love the script on them. So grocery shopping first thing Friday morning, and then from there we are going to work. So I'm actually going to take, because that's for most of the day, I'm going to take another one of these confetti dots and use that, because I'm not going to use or put like a time that I'm going to go into work, because again, that's most of the day that I'm going to be working. So we're done with the confetti dots. And I know I have the other thing somewhere. Ah, the work stickers, right. So we're just going to do that. And I don't know how to feel about working from home. It's so weird. Like, a lot of people are like, wow, I wish I could work from home, because then I don't have to do this, that, or the other. And it's true, you don't have to put on a bra. You don't have to do this or that, or you can get up at 8, you know, if you've got to be to work at 8:30, you can get up at 8:25, 28, and it'd be fine, you know, because you just kind of sit at your computer and start it. But when you can't go out, it starts sucking after a while. All right, so we're going to do that. And then what I want to do that evening is I want to clean my makeup brushes, because since I got the new camera, I am going to start doing my makeup videos. I want to make sure everything is clean and ready to go. The clean brushes sticker that I'm using is coming off this sheet from Paper Crown Prints Co. As you can see, you have different options here. So you have a bunch of brushes in a cup. You have 4 rolls of those. Then you have 3 that has clean brushes with the brushes kind of at an angle. And then these that are just straight up clean brushes. So I'm going to take that one, and that is what I'm going to put here. And like I said, I just wanted to put it down a bit because the brush part comes up a little bit, so I didn't want that to get in the to-do. So that's that with that. And then Friday night, I'm going to finally sit down and watch Birds of Prey. This is the Harley Quinn movie that came out recently, and I've been wanting to watch it, so I am going to do that that night, which is going to be my movie night, because it's just time, and that's that. Let's see what we've got. Did I pick anything else? I thought I picked movie night out, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so I do have this other $2 Tuesday sheet from Crafts by Tao. As you can see, it's a chair with popcorn in it, beautifully foiled in silver with a little dainty bow there to the left-hand side. So I do want to use that, and for that, let's see. Actually, I'm going to use the movie marquee, so maybe I may not need that sticker. What else did I want to do Friday? I think that was it. Because I'm going to be working most of the day. So let's just take the movie marquee, put that at the bottom. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. And I don't think I need to add this anywhere, do I? No, I think I'm gonna do without it for today because I do have the, I mean, it's a movie marquee, you know what it's about. So that's my Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday, got a lot of stuff going on. So let's do the to-dos, headers there, or do I have it to clean? I do have it to clean, so let me do that for Saturday because I usually try to clean on Saturday as much as I can. I hate cleaning on Sundays. I like to do as little as I can on Sunday, although it doesn't always work out that way. And now that I don't work Monday mornings like in office, even if, you know, I am working, I could still just get up and, you know, be in my pajamas. I don't have to get up early to shower. So I am going to try to do something this Sunday to, that I've been meaning to do, and I can do probably because there's no work on Monday that I necessarily have to be at. So I'm going to use another one of those mini heart checklists from Rose Colored Daze. Put that down there. Then what I'm also going to be doing throughout the week, and I have to figure out where I'm going to do it. This week is going to be kind of the test of it, but also with Carson do laundry and home things because he does that at school. So I don't just want to do it in the weekend, so I'll figure it out, you know, as I'm going through. And actually I'm going to do a chore chart here on the side instead of my dinners the way I usually do, because dinner and stuff like that has been actually very light as far as things go. I've been trying to do more liquid diet, and because of the fact that I can't, you know, I'm not exercising. So, all right, so Saturday we're cleaning. Then I need to film. So we definitely want to do a to-do there. So put that down there. Because if I can film Saturday, it's always easy to, like today, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to make dinner for my son. I'm going to probably have a protein shake, and then I'm going to get down to editing and uploading because today's Sunday and I want it up today. So we've got that down, and then to do, I'm going to film. And let's see, I've got the camera there. And let's see, I want to do a half box. So I always like to write in what I'm going to film. All right, so there we go. So we're going to pick, let's do the green box. I don't want the one with the print on the back because it is the exact same print as the full box. So don't want to inundate that too much. The camera coming off another $2 Tuesday sheet from Crafts by Towie. As you can see, you just got a couple of different variations of the camera with the pretty dainty bow. And I also have these in silver, gold, and rose gold as well. So that's it for filming. And then I wanted to also pick out my makeup look. I don't think I'm going to be filming in the weekend because I want to paint, but it'll be easy for me to film during the week while I'm here, because even when I'm not necessarily doing some work, I'm still available by email and all that kind of stuff. So still on the clock, if you will. So for that, I'm not going to use a half box because it's probably going to take up more space. Yeah, that is available, but that's okay. Because again, all I'm doing is picking out makeup. So let's put this, let's see, is that more space, more right in space? Not necessarily. Let's put this one with the little bunny rabbit. So that'll be to pick out our makeup look for our first video back after so long. All right, so another header for Sunday. We're almost done here, and then we're going to do the sidebar. And what was I going to do? So let's do a to-do at the bottom. Let's see, what was this Sunday? Yeah, we'll do the to-do at the bottom. there, and then a today at the top. I can't even tell you how excited I am to pick up this damn camera. I know it's gonna, you know, I have to sit there and learn it, and I don't care. I have to. I cannot wait. This camera drives me nuts. All right, so we're gonna edit and upload, of course, the plan with me that I do on Saturday of next week, and I also, like I said, want to paint. So we are going to use 2 full boxes for that. Full boxes, half boxes. You know what I meant. All right, for this one, we will use the pink down here. This really is such a pretty kit, especially with the colors. Not only is it so indicative of Easter, but it's just, I think it gets you really ready for spring, and I am so, so ready. Can't even tell you how ready I am. Okay, so what did I say? Edit and upload. What do I have? Did I pick anything else? I don't think I did. Why didn't I pick anything else? Oh, Lord, don't mind me. I'll get a sticker when I... Did I get anything? I'm just looking in the kit to see if there's anything that I could potentially use. Like a computer or something, and then that can work for uploading, but I don't think I do. So that's fine. Okay, I'll pick something up when I'm off camera. And then painting here, which there's definitely... Well, that's a broom, though. Doesn't really look like paint. I'm looking at like, does it look like a paintbrush? It does not. So that's fine. We'll use that to... Actually, you know what? I have this bow. I brought them out just in case, and I'm glad I did. They're from Sarah Elizabeth Prince. This is a newer addition to her shop, which I think is just so cute. I also have this in different foils, silver, gold, I think hollow as well, or glitter hollow. And so it's Kiss Cut, which is really, really pretty there. Hopefully the camera's catching that. So I'll just do that there. Maybe here? Yeah. Maybe there. Better there. And that'll be for painting. And then I'm going to sit down that day and do the new camera situation there, because I really do have to sit down and figure that out. So I'm going to pick up this. It almost looks like a movie marquee top and bottom for that situation. And I'm going to use another camera from that Crafts by Towie sticker sheet and put that right there, because that's going to be to learn the new camera. I also, after I paint and that is done, I would like to do my nails. I've been doing my nails to help them get stronger, you know, in the house and stuff. And I had done my nails right before all of this hit, and there are no more nails for me. So I know how that goes. So we just want to get like just a thin box. I like this one. Actually, I like this one with the flower. No, we'll do the bow. Because with the flower, then it's got, I do have an icon for that, so I do want to use that. Alright, so we'll do that right there, and hopefully that's not crooked, because I'm not looking at it straight up. It is a little crooked. So let me just lift it up a little bit and straighten it out just a wee bit. Hopefully that's not perfect. That's perfect. All right, another $2 Tuesday sheet from Crafts by Towie. Here is the nail polish, which is so, so cute. And I also have this in different foils. I tell you, whenever she has her $2 Tuesdays, I am all about it. I go on there and I rack up with the stuff that I usually use, which is like the nail polish, the laptop, and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then the nail script, I'm taking it off this sheet from Katie's Sticker Company. As you can see, it's just a pretty simple font. Just says nails. Simple, to the point, and that is it. So that is what I will be doing Sunday evening once everything is done and I am relaxing. So I didn't put laundry or anything like that because, again, I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing that this week. I want to be able to do it with Carson and him be able to help me there. So I'm just going to leave that be as far as laundry goes. So let's go ahead and do this sidebar quickly. I know this video is usually going to be like 25,000 hours long. I am going to be using this Simply Gilded washi with juniper on it. You guys know I usually use the 5mm, never really the thicker 10mm, but it was just too perfect with juniper being on there, so we are going to use that. So this week, it doesn't have chores, right? Okay, so we'll use this week for his stuff. And I think, I just want to make sure it's not, yeah, not too bad. Okay, so for that, I'm going to use the Sidebar Weekly, like I said, instead of for dinner. And I may not fill this out right now. Maybe I will, because usually I do this off camera anyway. But I really need to sit and think about what it is that I'm going to do with him, you know, on each day. Because he does all kinds of amazing things at school. Like they have them making beds and folding laundries, washing dishes, making their lunch. And what you do at the beginning of the year is you tell them what you want them to work on with your child during the school year daily. And you can do shaving and teeth brushing and showering and all that stuff. I don't usually do the bathroom stuff because I do that here with him as far as the showering and stuff. And I just don't feel comfortable doing that in school. So he does that stuff here, and I shave him because he doesn't like it. And that would be a disaster if he got angry and just started shaving off hair that wasn't supposed to be shaved. So that type of stuff I'll do for him. I don't mind doing that stuff for him. And but yeah, he makes his own bagel, and when they go out into the community shopping and things, he will, you know, they show him how to make change and how to pick out items in the grocery store. And I do have him help me in the grocery store. He behaves very well. Lately, I haven't been too much, only because personally, I've been going alone for most of the time, but even when I'm with him, I'm just like rushing through the store trying to get what we need to get the hell out of there. You know, I'm not trying to lollygag and teaching him how to do stuff. Unfortunately, it's just not the time right now. So we're not doing any of that. All right, so let's do 2 trackers, and that way we can finish filling this up, and maybe we only have room for 1 tracker. We'll see. It doesn't have importance, so we'll do extras, and we'll stay with that same coloring. All right, and then we'll do pink. My dogs are in here laying down, hanging out. They need to be everywhere I am. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the 2 trackers and then the washing. I think that would work out just fine. All right, so we're going to have to use another extras, which is fine. So what do we have? Hydrates. I don't want to do pink, so we're going to do green, right? Yeah, let's do green. Green in this kit is very pretty. So here we go, trying to keep it even. Trying to. Okay, so we're going to use the hydrate tracker, and I think I'm going to hit that with purple. Yeah, because the top, I think that's going to be fine, because the top of the washi is blue, so I think that works out fine. All right, so I'm just going to snip this a bit to make sure we have it as even as possible with the starting point. And we'll put this down and see how we go. It's not too bad. I literally always end up going to one side or the other. It's just, it never fails. Never, ever, ever fails. All right, so there we go. All right, and actually today I'm gonna have him fold some laundry because, or maybe I'll save it for tomorrow and we could start tomorrow, because right now I'm doing like all of the pajamas and what I call my hot water stuff. Pajamas, underwears, things like that. All that stuff I wash in super hot water because that works at taking out germs and dust mites and all kinds of shit that gets stuck in there. I always wash that stuff in super hot water. All my bed linens, white clothes, super hot water. All right, so I think that's good. I don't think that we need anything else down here. It's not too bad. It's not extremely noticeable per se, as far because I have like the white out there, but I don't think it's that noticeable. So I think we're done with putting things down here. So let me quickly open this up, get all this shit out of here. So just want to show you, as they say, before the pen. Bring it out a little bit more. So that is what it looks like before the pen. I think it looks gorgeous. I really do love it. So I'm going to do what I usually do off camera, write everything in, then I'll be back and we will finish up. So I'm back and everything has been filled in. For the sidebar weekly for Carson's Chores, I only have Monday and Tuesday done. But like I said, as the week goes on and I kind of figure out what kind of schedule I want from him, I think it'll be easier from, you know, after next week, it's kind of the first week. So, and it's fine. Anytime I do anything that I feel that he can do, I will just have him do it, even if it's in the course of the rest of the day or that sort of thing. But I filled in everything for his schooling, for my work, the weekend filming. I did add the Hello Weekend banner here, wherever I feel or whenever I feel that it can fit well. Even when there's a lot of other things going on, I will do that. I also added 2 Monday and Tuesday because of his chores, laundry and cleanup. So we're going to be folding laundry tomorrow, and then Tuesday we'll be doing some cleanup of some wiping down of tables and you know, probably helping with his dinner and that sort of thing, which again, we're going to try to do that an everyday occurrence now with him getting his stuff ready as much as he possibly can to be a little more self-sufficient. But other than that, I absolutely love the way this came out. And like I said, it's got that gorgeous silver foil, as you can see there. You've just got gorgeous smattering of confetti on those glitter headers, and just it just looks so, so beautiful. And again, very indicative of Easter, but also spring, which is starting to get here. The weather's getting warmer and I really feel it. So that is going to be this week, the upcoming week. Today is Easter, so this is kind of right on the day and a little late, but again, I wanted to use it since last year. I forgot to do so. As usual, whatever you're doing this week, and especially during these difficult times, I just hope that you hold on, you understand that everybody's in the same boat. I am with you. There's so many people who are with you. We'll get through this. We really, really will. We're strong and we're resilient, and we will get through this. So I will see you guys next week. Again, have an amazing week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to the channel and also click that little bell so you get alerted as to whenever I upload new content. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.